Hey guys, figured I'd do another horror DVD update just to pass the time and so I don't have a huge one next week or something like that. So, got about 6 movies here, so should be pretty quick. First up, Shriek Show box set, Jungle Horrors. It's the 3-pack cannibal one. I haven't really seen any of these except for some of Massacre in Dinosaur Valley, which was pretty cheesy, but it has Jungle Holocaust, which is what I kind of bought the set for, by Rogero Deodato, who did Cannibal Holocaust. It has Eaten Alive by Umberto Lenzi, which steals scenes from other cannibal movies I've heard, and then Massacre in Dinosaur Valley. And just pull these out. That's what I like about these. They have the single cases, but I heard they're all putting it into one disc like this that can hold 3 movies. But Jungle Holocaust. Shriek Show puts out some good stuff too. I've got a few other box sets by them. Eaten Alive. Back. And Massacre in Dinosaur Valley, which is more of a adventure movie than a cannibal movie, but what I saw of it was pretty decent. Jungle Horrors. And don't buy the movies on their own, just like this, because they're going to cost you maybe $25 when this will cost you like $22. That's what I paid for it. Next one is another one I've seen before, and it's Midnight Meat Train, Clive Barker adaptation starring Vinnie Jones. I think that's his name. Yeah, Vinnie Jones and Brooke Shields, oddly enough. But this is about the photographer, and he starts stalking the killer on the train. And the one thing I didn't like about this was the animated gore. Like, he comes up and hits a girl in the back of the head, and her eye flies out, and it's all animated. But other than that, this is a pretty good Clive Barker adaptation. I'd watch it again, most likely. Next one I got was Grace. Not really a killer baby movie, but baby drinks blood and stuff like that. It wasn't great. It wasn't horrible. Comes in this slipcase. I wouldn't really recommend it to anybody because it is kind of slow and boring, but yeah, there's not really much you could say. Like, she has this baby and it's stillborn, so she nurses it. Well, she holds it and it comes back to life, and she realizes that it needs blood to survive, and that's about it, really. It's nothing special, but it is kind of good for a newer horror movie. Next one, every horror fan was picking up, obviously, and I've had it for a while, just forgot to put it in my last update. And yeah, it's one of the 3 big purchases of the month for me. The Gate, Trick or Treat, and this were the other ones. And I still haven't gotten The Gate, but it's Phantasm II. Not as good as the first one, in my opinion. The first one's one of my favorite horror movies, ever, really. But it's bare bones, but I'm glad to have the movie. It's a pretty good sequel. It's up there with Hellraiser 2 and Evil Dead 2. And it's actually got some good effects. You could tell it had a bigger budget than the first movie because of all the filming locations and stuff. You could tell it's a really 80s movie by the back. Oh, where is it? Right here. They make their own flamethrowers and stuff, which I don't think too many people would actually do in real life. But another thing I don't like about this, other than actually the only thing I don't really like about this, is that Michael Baldwin wasn't in it. They cast James LaGrosse, or LeGros, however you want to say. But Don Coscarelli's Phantasm II is something you should pick up. I got it for pretty cheap. Next one I haven't seen, but I really want to. Blue Sunshine, Jeff Lieberman movie. First one I've ever purchased. Nice shiny cover. 2-disc edition. Limited availability, but it won't tell me what number I got. Inside, you got that nice poster right there. You got your disc. Then you have the soundtrack right here. '70s movie. I've heard this is similar to Dawn of the Dead, even though Dawn of the Dead came out after it. But I've heard lots of good things about this. I've heard lots of good things about Jeff Lieberman. I'm kind of looking forward to watching it. It's about these hippies in the 60s experiment with a drug called Blue Sunshine. Then like 10 years later, a nice shiny cover, they start to lose their hair and go crazy and stuff, and they start killing people. And then there's this one guy that gets falsely accused of the murders, and he basically tries to prove himself innocent. I don't know, that's what I got from reading the back. Oh yeah. There's like a page right here, I just took it off, and there's this underneath. Looks nicer anyway. Put up by Synapse. But yeah, thanks for watching. Probably be another one next week maybe. I don't know. But yeah.